What's up, guys? This is Doogie here from Team Robot Overlord, and I'm here profiling my Watt deck. I put a lot of time into this deck, and it is the best Watt deck I've ever seen, in my humble opinion. If you're running a Watt deck, basically the strategy of this deck is to create what's called a Watt lock. You get 2 Watt hoppers out. No Watt hoppers can be targeted for attack or card effects. It's the most powerful lock in the game. That can get out real easily if you have Infernal Reckless Summon here. If I special summon one of these guys, I can special summon the rest of them from my hand, deck, or graveyard. So a lot of cards that up special summon. Got 2 Watt Dragonflies, special summon any Watt monster. 2 Shining Angels, any light type with 1500 or less attack. It's also all Watt monsters. They have Watt Keeper and 1-for-1, also good for special summoning. And really, the only thing that can that can take down the Watt lock is things like Mass Destruction cards. So in defense of that, I'm running 3 Starlight Roads in this deck. The only thing that could stop them is Black Rose Dragon or Dark Hole, Torrential Tribute, that kind of stuff. So these can negate that, and also let me special summon a Stardust Dragon, which I have 3 of in this deck. It's also good for defending the Watt lock, and it does provide some much-needed firepower for this deck, seeing as how a lot of the all the Watt monsters do have relatively low attack. And once I have the Watt lock out, all the Watt monsters can basically do whatever they want without having to worry about drawbacks. Here's my Watt monsters. So I got 2 Watt Giraffes, 1200 attack. They can attack directly, and provide a card effect stun when they inflict battle damage. Really useful. 3 Watt Pheasants, can attack directly, 1000 attack, and when they inflict battle damage, you get to remove a card from play. This is really effective. To get high-powered cards out of the way for the rest of the turn, and also if they got an equip card that's being a real bitch. So you can get that out of the way, and then your double attack cards like Watt Squirrel and Watt Woodpecker can get in there, do some big damage. Watt Squirrel can attack twice and negates battle damage with any negates card effects rather with anything that it battles. And also got Watt Woodpecker. Can attack twice, got 1000 attack, and anything that it attacks cannot change its battle position. That works good with cards like a Book of Moon, which we'll profile later. And also have 3 Watt Foxes here. It's probably the best Watt tuner in my opinion. It's a 2-star tuner, and when they get destroyed, they provide another card stun effect, kind of like Watt Giraffe. That brings me my Watt Synchros. Got 2 Watt Chimeras. When they inflict battle damage, because they can attack directly, they do provide a pretty powerful hand lockdown. And also got a Watt Hydra here, which when they inflict battle damage, you get the Gold Sarcophagus effect, which is really useful. I got some support monsters here. I got an Honest. It's a light type deck. It's basically a prerequisite for that. And I have a Penguin Soldier. This is useful, for keeping high-powered synchros and other high-powered monsters off the field. You got a Sengen. It's good for basically any deck. Now here I got some Magic and Traps. I got a Book of Moon. Now this works really well in conjunction with Watt Woodpecker because that card can't change battle position, so you can keep it in defense. And it's good for stopping high-powered attack, and you can flip tuners down. You can stack synchro summons with it. Really useful. I got Dark Hole and a Swords. Self-explanatory. Kind of a requirement for most decks. I got 2 Recycling Batteries. Get any Thunder type with 1500 or less attack from my graveyard to my hand. You can get 2 of those. Any Watt monster, essentially. Watt Castle and Watt Sin. And also I'm running 2 Watt Cubes. Some Watt-specific support cards. Watt Castle. If your opponent attacks a Watt monster, it loses 1000 attack, which is really, kind of a bitch. I got Watt Sin here. When I'm running Watt Sin, there's duels where I've literally doubled my life points because of this card. You can really make a big gap with that. And also you got Watt Cube. Gives any Watt monster, instant 1000 attack boost. Really helps for cards like Watt Woodpecker, because you can get in there and inflict a really big direct damage attack. Got a Mirror Force. Self-explanatory, and a couple bottomlesses, keep high-powered synchros and such off the field. Alright guys, thanks. If you guys have any comments or any ways that I could retool this deck, I'm happy to hear them. Thanks a lot.